Hello, welcome to the second class dedicated to chakras, and today it's gonna be all about second sacral chakra that is associated to our feelings, to our emotions, creativity, and expression of sexuality. So if you feel like you have issue in these areas of life, it's definitely great to do this exercise. Again, I have to mention that I got inspired by this book. You can find almost the same sequence I'll be doing today in here, plus some helpful tips, interesting stuff. So let's not waste any more time and let's hop on the mat.
Today we'll start on the floor, so get comfortable. Now put your heels hips wide apart, around 30 centimeters away from your bum, and we'll be rocking our lower back up and down. We want to have our belly completely loose, so we are not contracting belly muscles. We are just using our feet to press the lower back a little bit down and then to lift it back up. Don't forget about your breath. It should be long and easy. Completely relax. This exercise is great for lower back pain. Sometimes it releases stuck emotions. Let's do last round. Up and push down. Great. Now I want you to spread your arms wide apart, your palms facing the floor, and also spread your ankles away from each other, and we'll do like kind of a windshield swipe motion. So we go with our knees to the right and head goes simultaneously to the left, back to the center, and knees go to the left and head goes the opposite direction. Like this, we'll do it few more times. Try to focus on your breath. Maybe you can stop on one side where it's pulling and breathe it out. Really, you can do here whatever your body needs. It's a great massage of your hips, so enjoy it. Alrighty, let's meet in the center. Now I want you to grab your knees, pull them slightly towards your chest, and we'll do circles with them. So we'll hold the knees together and circle them nicely around to one side at first. Again, you can stop somewhere on the way, massage that spot that needs to be massaged. And now we'll switch direction. Try to realize the contact with the floor and imagine how you are drawing a circle around your second chakra. This greatly helps with digestion, and it's great if you have period pain. One last circle slowly, and let's stop in the middle. Put your heels back on the floor and your right leg over the left, not on the knee, just right above it. And with your palms, grab the left leg and pull it closer to yourself. If you can't leave your shoulders on the floor and have the left leg straight at the same time, don't worry, you can bend the knee or use a yoga strap. Breathe nicely. Try to have your shoulders on the floor. Great job. Let's switch legs. So left goes over the right, right goes up to the ceiling. Grab it and gently pull it towards yourself. Breathe and try to open the left knee away from your body. This pose grounds the first and second chakra, and it also stretches greatly the hamstrings. Well done, everyone. Let's release back on the floor. Now spread your right arm to the side, letter T. Your palm goes to the floor. Straighten the left leg and the right knee will rotate it over our left leg like you see now. Your head is pointing to the right side. Try to have both shoulder blades firmly on the floor. Alright, let's slowly roll back to the center. Straighten your right leg down. And with exhalation, rotate your left over the right. Your head is pointing to the left side. And again, don't forget to press the shoulder blades down to the floor. Breathe nicely. Well done. Let's slowly roll back and we'll prepare to this next funny exercise. So stay on your back, just spread your arms away from you to the letter T, and now spread your legs as wide as you can. Flex your feet, and we want to push the heels always towards the floor. Now roll the legs to the right side, but you want to keep the legs spread as long as possible. And once you reach the floor, then you add the leg towards the other one, which is already on the floor. And your head always goes a different direction than the legs. We'll try this few times. Try to go as slow as possible so you can really feel the benefit of this exercise. It's not easy, but I'm sure you can manage. If it's too tough for you, you can bend the knees slightly and you can do it with the knees bent. Last one. Slowly to the side and back up. Great. Let's release. Well done, everyone. We'll go back to seated and we'll do my favorite pose. It's very tough, but it's great for opening your hips. If you have really stiff hips, this is a great exercise. So I want you to prepare your legs in a way that your shins are parallel to each other. So if you are looking from above, it's creating an isosceles triangle. So now I have my left ankle on top of my right knee. Really put it right on top, not below the knee. So the stretch is really big. And try to open and push your left knee down towards the right ankle. You can slightly lean forward, and again, don't forget to breathe. This is very important. It will help you to release the stiffness in your hips. Alrighty, let's release and we'll switch legs. Once again, I will remind that the ankle is right on top of the knee and the shins are parallel to each other. From above, it looks like this. It's up to you if you want to gently push the knee down with your palms or lean forward. Again, long, deep breaths. I know that for some people it can be very painful. If the pain is sharp, please discontinue this. But if it's just pulling, then try to breathe it through. And open the hips. Okay, great. Let's release. We can shake our legs off a little bit. And now we'll simply fold them to butterfly pose. So unite your feet, grab with your palms under the feet or grab your toes. What's more important than the legs low is a straight spine. So if you can't keep your spine straight, put something under your bum. Maybe a folded blanket. Open your chest and breathe. At the same time, you're trying to let the knees fall away from you down towards the floor. Great, let's release. And now we'll slowly go to standing position, so you can roll yourself up there. And we'll meet in Tadasana. Inhale, reach arms up. And with exhalation, we'll slowly go to forward fold. And now I want you to activate your feet. Your legs are working. Your inner thighs are rotating inwards. So you are naturally opening your hips. Even though your legs are working, pressing to the floor, your upper body is completely loose. Hang your head down. Maybe you can nod some yes and no's to make sure that you are completely loose. now let's look forward. Put your palms in front of you and we'll slowly transfer to downward facing dog. So make sure you are pressing into the palms. Your shoulder blades are nice and wide. You are pushing the tailbone towards the ceiling. Since it's our first downward dog today, we can press into the one leg first, then to the other. And now we'll get stable. Inhale, reach your right leg up. And with exhalation, we'll put it between the palms to low lunge. So put your knee on the floor. Press your hips down and forward. We'll stay here a few breaths just to get accustomed to this pose. And once you feel stable, you can rise your arms up. And if you want to go even further, you can inhale and reach higher up with your arms, and with exhalation you bend backwards. Nicely, slowly pushing back, pushing to the legs for stability, and opening the chest. Don't forget to breathe, this is very important. Alright, palms back on the mat. And this time, even the right palm will be from the inside of the left knee. And we'll go on the elbows, trying to press lower with our body. Try not to open the right knee too much, rather keep it towards the body. You can tuck your left toes to the mat and lift the left leg up. Hold and breathe. Great. Let's put the knee back on the floor. Lift up. And we'll go back to downward facing dog just to transition to the other side. So again, we can walk out the feet. We'll stay here a couple of breaths in downward facing dog. Get stable. And now with inhalation, lift your left leg up and put it between your palms. Right knee on the floor. And again, press the hips forward and down. Get stable in the position. Really try to feel how the legs are supporting you, creating a base. Once you feel stable, you can slowly rise your arms up. Make sure that your shoulders are away from the ears. Inhale, and with exhalation, if you want to, you can bend backwards, open the chest, help yourself with pressing into the feet, and breathe. Slowly, bit by bit, you can open a little bit more, I'm sure. Great job. Palms back to the floor. Left palm from the inside of the left knee on the elbows. And press the body lower. Try to keep the knee close to yourself. And breathe. Again, you can tuck your toes and straighten the right leg for a deeper stretch. Hold a few breaths. slowly return to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana in Sanskrit. Again, you can walk out the feet, release the tension. Inhale, reach right leg up, and with exhalation, well, this time put it to a pigeon pose. So make sure your hips are facing forward and you are not falling towards the right side. And now we want to fold over our right knee and completely relax. Your left leg is in the middle of the mat, right behind you, nicely straight. We'll stay in pigeon pose for a while, but if you want to stay even longer, you can pause this video and completely relax and focus on what your body is doing. Observe. Maybe some emotions are coming out, and it's totally fine. Pigeon pose stimulates and opens the second chakra. Long deep breaths. Try to release the tension in the hips, in the back. Alright, let's lift up slowly. Tuck your left toe and move back to downward facing dog. Lift left leg up and move it to pigeon pose. Again, make sure that your hips are facing forward and you are not leaning on the left side. If you want to, you can put something underneath your hips so your hips stay straight for the whole time of the exercise. And now slowly lean forward over the left thigh and completely relax. Focus on your breath, focus on your emotions. How do you feel? If it's pulling, try to breathe into that spot and go through it. Let's slowly lift up, and this time we'll not go to downward facing dog, but we'll stay on the floor. Put our knees wide apart, as wide as the mat. Your arms go in front of you, and we are trying to lower our body between the thighs. Now we'll connect the child's pose with a cobra. So with inhalation you go forward, open the chest, look slightly up, and with exhalation back to child's pose. We'll do like this slowly with your own pace. A few more times. Inhale forward, open the chest, lift the feet, and backwards with exhalation on your heels. One last time. forward, open the chest, and backwards, back on the heels. Great. Let's stay here for a while. Focus on breathing to your belly. Feel how the spine is lengthening and relaxing. Well done. Today's second last pose will be a happy baby pose. So transfer on your back. Grab your feet from the outside part. On the other hand, your arms are from the inside of your shins. And now you want to slightly press your heels up to the ceiling and your knees down towards the floor. You can wiggle from side to side, back and forth, whatever feels good at this moment. You can massage your lower back greatly. Let's stay here a few breaths. Again, in case you can't reach your feet, you can use a strap. Well done. Let's put our feet back on the floor. And this time we'll transfer to a modified Shavasana, so your legs will not be spread out on the floor, but your feet will be touching each other in a pose of a butterfly, just lying down. So you can really relax, let your knees fall apart, fall away from each other. If it's pulling or in a way uncomfortable for you, you can put pillows under the knees, so you can stay here for a while without an increasing pain. If it's not feeling good even with the pillows, you can just go to a normal, usual Shavasana we know. And now let's just start focusing on our breath, how it's entering our body and how it's leaving the body again by exhaling. You can start observing how the body is feeling, if it's tense somewhere, or if it's totally relaxed. Try to focus if you feel a flow of energy somewhere. And invest this time into discovering your own body. Come back to your body. Focus again on your breath. Start moving your fingers on your feet, on your hands. Now do any kind of movement you wish to do at this moment. You can stretch, you can move your knees. Now roll over to one side. Let's stay here a little bit more. And with closed eyes, we are gonna roll up slowly to the seated position. Sit upright, straighten your spine. Now make heat between your palms by rubbing them against each other. And now put the hot palms on your eye. Smile at yourself. Feel the heat from the palms going through your body. And now slowly open the eyes and remove the palms away from you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel great and you are excited for the next class dedicated to third Manipura chakra.